Good morning. My name is Alana Barron, and I'm an assistant principal at Skyline High School. I'd like to welcome you to our Student of the Quarter celebration. We're recognizing a group of young people who have been nominated by our staff for exemplifying our Spartan learner profile characteristics. Please join me as we learn a bit more about these talented young people. Thank you. These are our Spartan learner profile categories. Each of our staff were given the opportunity to nominate a student or students for demonstrating these characteristics. This is part of how we work together at Skyline to support young people in being the very best Spartans that they can be. First up, Ms. Gordino is nominating Annika for Student of the Quarter for her consistently diligent work ethic, joy in learning, and the way she supports others in the class. She's a model student and role model for others. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Jack for Student of the Quarter. Jack's curiosity is evident in the thoughtful questions he asks. His positive attitude and willingness to engage with both the material and his classmates make him a valuable and uplifting presence in the classroom. Ms. Custy is nominating Sophia because she is a great student. She's always engaged in learning and improving her work. She also volunteered with collecting data for the Safe Cars project. She has a positive impact in her physics class, inspiring other students to learn more and be engaged in their learning. Dr. Kamath nominates Aravind for demonstrating exceptional critical thinking skills and independent thinking in her chemistry class. Aravind, you are truly an outstanding theoretician in the making. She hopes you will continue to ask the difficult scientific questions that you've been asking and someday pursue research to find the answers to unsolved mysteries of nature. Ms. Sharma nominates Devere. His strong communication skills make a huge impact in class, whether it's asking thoughtful questions, expressing ideas clearly, or collaborating with peers. He makes learning more engaging for everyone. Keep up the great work. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Maddie for Student of the Quarter. Maddie consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic and curiosity in her learning, always asking thoughtful questions to deepen her understanding. Her dedication and perseverance make her a role model for her peers, and she is truly deserving of this recognition. Ms. Sharma nominates Nathaniel. His strong communication skills make a huge impact in class, whether it's asking thoughtful questions, expressing ideas clearly, or collaborating with peers. He makes learning more engaging for everyone. Keep up the great work. Ms. Cruz appreciates Avani's different perspectives and willingness to consider other viewpoints. Ms. Straight is nominating Callum for his exceptional kindness, respect, and leadership in the classroom. In the moment she observed, he demonstrated patience, took initiative, and guided his peers to stay focused and complete the assignment with integrity. His positive influence and commitment to supporting others make him truly deserving of this recognition. Ms. Kamath nominates Dayton. She loves your enthusiastic classroom participation and the excitement and knowledge you share with your classmates in her chemistry class. She appreciates you for being a quick learner and being an inquirer, and hopes you will continue to challenge yourself in the future. Ms. Toy appreciates very much Faye's great attitude and willingness to work hard. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Lauren for Student of the Quarter. Lauren's engagement in class and her positive attitude create an inspiring and encouraging environment for both her peers and teachers. Her enthusiasm for learning and her willingness to participate make her an outstanding student. Ms. Custy nominates Elise because she's a great student. She's always engaged in learning, and her team is always the first to complete lab activities with great results. She's always on task and interested to learn more. Ms. Sharma nominates Claire. Her dedication to staying engaged and on task in class never go unnoticed. Her focus, participation, and enthusiasm set a great example for everyone around her. Keep up the amazing work. Ms. Cruz nominates Joven. He acts with integrity, fairness, and honesty. He takes responsibility for his actions and respects the rights of people around him. He often leads by example, fostering trust and accountability within his community. Profe Paulson nominates Moksh. He works hard to learn and speak Spanish outside of class. He is advanced in his abilities and a positive addition to the class. Mr. Caffey is very impressed with Jeffrey for taking control of his own learning. He's going above and beyond to ensure his future success. Nice job, my friend. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Ryan for Student of the Quarter. Ryan's eagerness to learn shines through in the thoughtful questions he asks, demonstrating his curiosity and commitment to understanding new concepts. His positive attitude brings great energy to the classroom, making him a joy to teach and brightening the classroom environment. Ms. Watson is also nominating Ryan as a caring member of the Skyline community. He consistently goes above and beyond, observing and anticipating the needs of others without being asked. His proactive attitude and willingness to help are truly appreciated. Ryan's thoughtful approach to supporting others, specifically new students, makes them feel welcomed and comfortable. His positive attitude is a true reflection of his strong character and commitment to making Skyline a better place. Ms. McGuest nominates Jazz. Jazz is a diligent, hardworking, and compassionate student who consistently demonstrates great courage. They've maintained a positive and energetic attitude throughout their time at school and continually strive to be a valuable and contributing member of the school community. Congratulations on your outstanding efforts and achievements, Jazz. Mr. Foster nominates David for his dedication and commitment to his study of literature. David is a deep thinker, a creative student, and always comes to class ready and excited to learn and discuss. Profe Paulson nominates Owen for being positive, enthusiastic, and always engaged in learning. He does his classroom job without fail and is a serious learner. Mr. Caffey is nominating Jade for being so invested in her education and future career path. Way to care, Jade. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Heidi Foxman for Student of the Quarter. Heidi's curiosity and dedication to learning are evident in the way she eagerly engages with new concepts and puts in the effort to deeply understand them. Her hard work and enthusiasm make her a wonderful role model for her peers. Ms. Morales and Ms. Peterson are nominating Kevin for being courageous in the classroom. His creative work on recent projects demonstrates a deep and personal reflection that synthesizes course content. He brings passion to the class community. Ms. Sharma nominates Isaiah because his ability to stay balanced in class, managing focus, participation, and collaboration with ease is truly commendable. He brings a great mix of hard work, curiosity, and a positive attitude every day. Keep it up. Profe Paulson nominates Nithul for being full of school spirit and making class more fun. He's always engaged and enthusiastic toward learning. Profe Paulson nominates Hunter. One of the best parts of her day is Hunter walking in with a big smile. His cheerfulness and sense of humor add to the classroom environment, and he also has a great Spanish accent. Ms. McGesh nominates Violet for being a hardworking and dedicated student who consistently reflects on her strengths and areas for growth, always striving for improvement. Her ability to adapt and self-reflect has enabled her to manage her schoolwork exceptionally well. Congratulations, Violet, on your continued success and commitment to excellence. Ms. Deneen is nominating Rishi for his excellent communication in the student store. Not only does Rishi provide exceptional customer service, he also collaborates effectively with his teammates. keeping operations running smoothly and ensuring the store is left clean and organized. Ms. Cruz nominates Mira. She explores concepts and ideas to understand the importance of acquiring in-depth knowledge in a wide range of subjects. Ms. Custy nominates Tyler for always being engaged in his learning. He works well individually and with groups. He has a positive impact in his class, contributing and creating a great learning environment for everyone. Mr. Doran is nominating Leo for his exemplary principled behavior and demeanor in class. It is a pleasure to teach such a kind, respectful, and friendly young man. Be it his willingness to have a friendly chat with anyone in class, his thoughtful questions that help others learn, or adherence to classroom expectations and respect towards his peers, Leo impresses Mr. Doran on a daily basis. Ms. Toy nominates Aiden. The work ethic that Aiden brings to class is much appreciated. He is a delightful human. Ms. Peterson and Ms. Morales are nominating Anvisha because she embodies the Spartan profile, specifically as an inquirer. Anvisha, though often soft-spoken, actively asks questions to further her knowledge and understanding and to develop her own skills as a critical thinker. She supports her peers in doing the same by courageously setting an example and through her genuinely caring attitude. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Ayush for Student of the Quarter. Ayush's active engagement in class and his ability to ask insightful questions show his dedication to understanding the material. His curiosity and thoughtful contributions enhance the learning experience for everyone. Ms. Smith-Yoon is nominating Caden. He's done an incredible job this semester working with his teachers and peers. He also reflects on past experiences and grows from them. Ms. Magesh nominates Sophia for being a courageous and hardworking student who consistently reflects on her strengths and areas for growth, always striving to improve. Her ability to reflect and adapt has allowed her to balance her responsibilities between Running Start and Skyline exceptionally well. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Abby for Student of the Quarter. Abby's willingness to ask thoughtful questions and communicate her ideas clearly enhances class discussions and fosters a positive learning environment. Her strong communication skills and curiosity make her a valuable member of the classroom. Mr. Foster nominates Ray for his strong critical thinking skills and dedication to his studies. Ray always comes to class prepared for thoughtful discussion, and the class wouldn't be the same without him. Ms. Cruz nominates Tony for actively participate in his learning and connecting with his passions. He immerses himself in activities that drive his curiosity and challenge him. Ms. Scordino is nominating Ruby for her tremendous improvement and dedication this quarter in math. She has shown a positive attitude, growth mindset, and willingness to push herself that is admirable. Ms. Sharma nominates Maxine. Her ability to stay balanced in class, managing focus, participation, and collaboration with ease is truly commendable. She brings a great mix of hard work, curiosity, and a positive attitude every day. Keep it up. Profe Paulson nominates Shrinika for being a hard worker and serious student. She's always engaged in class, reliable, and stands out as one of the most helpful students each day. Ms. Kitayama nominates Katie for always studying hard and being engaged in class. She also helps one of her peers, supporting her with her studies in the class. All her assignments are outstanding. Profe Paulson nominates Albie for being an incredibly hard worker who's liked by all students. He's kind to everyone, and his positive attitude is appreciated. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Natalie for Student of the Quarter. Natalie's ability to ask thoughtful questions and communicate effectively help create a collaborative and engaging learning environment. Her willingness to express her ideas and seek understanding make her a valuable contributor to class discussions. Ms. Choi nominates Minami for working very hard on all of her assignments. She clearly values her education. Thanks for your hard work. Ms. Custy nominates Hannah for being a great student. She is always engaged in learning and she cares about her peers. She gets her peers engaged in discussing the physics concepts we're applying in the activities and clearly enjoys the work. Thanks for everything you do. Mr. Foster and Ms. Peterson nominate Vlad for his curiosity and open-mindedness. Vlad is a dedicated student and a deep thinker, and our class is better for having him in it. Ms. Cruz nominates Linda for actively participating in her learning and connecting with her passions. She immerses herself in activities that drive her curiosity and challenge her. She often channels her engagement into creative pursuits and meaningful social contributions. Ms. Kitayama nominates Caitlin. She's new to learning kanji, but she studies hard to improve, and it shows. Caitlin gets along with peers and contributes to group discussions, and she's quite a wonderful person to have in class. Profe Paulson nominates Sanvi for being a hard worker and an engaged student. She appreciates having her in class. Ms. Magesh nominates Haley because she's a diligent, hardworking, and compassionate student who consistently demonstrates remarkable courage. She has maintained a positive and energetic attitude throughout her time at school and actively advocates for herself to improve every day. Congratulations, Haley, on your continued growth and dedication. Ms. Gordino is also nominating Haley for her persistence, perseverance, and determination in tackling challenges this year in math class. She is an engaged learner who doesn't give up no matter how challenging a task may be. Ms. Custy nominates Eli. Eli volunteered to help with data collection for the car crash project testing. He did a great job. He's also always interested in helping with explaining difficult concepts in class. Dr. Kamath appreciates Richard for going above and beyond in his engagement in her chemistry class and is so proud of him for reading scientific articles and his willingness to share and discuss his learning with her to improve himself further. She hopes that he will continue to stay engaged in his pursuit of scientific knowledge as he has been doing this year. Ms. Custy nominates Richard. He expresses his ideas confidently and in a variety of modes. He listens carefully to others and understands the importance of sharing ideas for effective collaboration. He's skilled at articulating his ideas and often energizes group discussions and initiatives. Ms. Whitesacker nominates Daniel. He's always excited about rehearsals and is extremely encouraging to all the players at Evergreen. His excitement is contagious. Thanks for everything you do. Mr. Hendrick is nominating Lucas as an example to other students. Lucas is a thinker and shows excellence in the way that problems and prompts are approached in the graphic design class. Lucas puts forth strong effort and creative thinking skills to analyze and take responsible action on complex problems. He produces results that resemble professional standards and collaborates with others to ensure ideas are represented effectively. Ms. Custy nominates Max because he's an exceptional student. He always uses technology in all physics activities, and he successfully used CAD software to create a blueprint for the car crash project and used a 3D printer to create his safe car. He consistently seeks new ways to improve his work and learn more. Great job. Ms. Custy nominates Alex because he always interacts well with his peers. He volunteers to help others better understand physics concepts that are being applied in class. He has a positive effect on his group of peers and keeps them engaged in learning. Ms. Bennett is pleased to nominate Sasha for Student of the Quarter. Her curiosity and enthusiasm for learning shine through in the way she engages with new ideas and asks insightful questions. Her positive attitude brings great energy to the classroom, inspiring those around her to stay motivated and engaged. Great work, Sasha. Ms. Lutz nominates Alo for truly standing out as a leader and right-hand person at FCCLA state competition. They ensured that every competing student arrived on time, received the support they needed, and felt encouraged throughout the event. Their dedication, organization, and leadership made a significant impact on the team's success. The team couldn't have done it without them. Ms. Sharma nominates Alan for his truly inspiring courage in facing challenges head on and his consistency in showing up and giving his best every day. Keep pushing forward and embracing every opportunity to learn and grow because you are making a difference. Ms. Deneen is nominating Giuliano for Student of the Quarter in recognition of his hard work and determination to succeed. He engages deeply with business concepts, consistently inquiring to enhance his understanding and apply ideas to real-world situations. His curiosity and drive make him a standout student. Ms. Deneen is nominating Fern for Student of the Quarter in recognition of his outstanding engagement in class. He consistently brings a positive attitude, personal insights, and creative connections to our class discussions. He makes the learning experience enjoyable and meaningful for everyone. His energy and engagement help encourage a fun and welcoming environment for others in the class. Ms. Custy nominates Madeline because she's a great student. She's always engaged in learning. She volunteers to help collect data for the Safe Cars project, and she helped her partner while working on the project together in class. Ms. Sakti Kumar is nominating Sneha for outstanding determination in setting and achieving goals. She continuously sets a high standard for herself to produce quality work, takes risks, and solves problems to work around any limitations. As a club lead, she persisted in relentless efforts in making an inter-school technology event possible for the community, something that has never been done before. Keep up the remarkable work. Ms. Kitayama nominates Anna because she's a great student who's always engaged and likes to challenge herself with more difficult tasks. She also proactively offers help when the teacher needs it. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Neha for Student of the Quarter. Her positivity and strong work ethic make her a joy to have in the classroom, and she consistently puts in her best effort and encourages those around her. Her dedication and enthusiasm create a supportive and motivating learning environment. Ms. Wentz wants to recognize William because he's a fantastic example of the ideal PE student. He works hard every day in all activities. He's consistently a top student and can pick up anything quickly. He's a leader in class and is helpful without being asked. Great work. Ms. Sharma nominates Kanisha with a big shout out for her outstanding engagement in class and strong work ethic. She consistently sets a great example through dedication, active participation, and commitment to excellence. Keep up the amazing work. Ms. Custy nominates Leilani for being very engaged in designing and building her car for the crash project. She did a great job, completed the work on time, and was the first student to test her car in class. Profe Paulson nominates Emma. Despite some athletic setbacks this year, she has persevered through her positive attitude, engaged mind, and incredible work ethic to meet every challenge. Impressive work, Emma. Mr. Adama is also nominating Emma for her constant engagement in her studies. She always works hard to do her very best and to achieve her highest level of learning. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Krisangi for Student of the Quarter. She consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic and is fully engaged in every aspect of her learning. Her dedication to her studies and active participation in class make her an exemplary student. Congratulations. Ms. Erfley is nominating Lou for being the backbone of SBTV. Lou keeps everyone moving in the same direction, on track, which is not an easy thing to do in a peer-led class. He leads by example, and other people don't want to let them down. Lou is one of the most accountable, inclusive, hardworking, and kind people Ms. Erfley knows. The team counts on Lou for so many things and is always willing and usually already started on task. Ms. Erfley can't express how much she appreciates Lou's commitment and dedication. Beyond her creative talent, Lou demonstrates leadership skills on a daily basis. Ms. Kitayama nominates June for being a great student who has high proficiency in Japanese and also speaks Korean and English. June uses his language skills to help his peers. Dr. Kamath appreciates the motivated and excited student that Ishan is in chemistry every day. He demonstrates depth in understanding chemistry concepts and helps peers by using his knowledge. He ignites lively group discussions and makes learning fun for the class. Ms. Sharma nominates Jack, saying Jack's ability to stay balanced in class, managing focus, participation, and collaboration with ease is truly commendable. He brings a great mix of hard work, curiosity, and a positive attitude every day. Keep it up. Ms. Gordino is nominating Avery because of her engaged attitude, willingness to ask questions, and thoughtful approach to math studies this year. Ms. Sharma nominates Erin. Her dedication to staying engaged and on task in class never goes unnoticed. She sets a great example for everyone through her focus, participation, and enthusiasm. Keep up the amazing work. Ms. Cruz nominates Manvita. She expresses her ideas confidently and in a variety of modes. She listens carefully to others and understands the importance of sharing ideas for effective collaboration. Ms. Whitesacker nominates Florence because she's always there to help when needed. She has a positive attitude and is engaged in helping others in the ensemble. Florence is positive and supportive, and this is felt by everyone in Evergreen. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Sebastian for Student of the Quarter. Sebastian's engagement and positive attitude make him a standout student. His enthusiasm and willingness to contribute in class create a welcoming and motivating environment for everyone around him. Ms. Custy nominates Rohan because he's always engaged in learning. He's also a great person about reflecting on his work and looking for new ways to improve. He has a great attitude about learning. Profe Paulson nominates Rohan. He excels in Spanish and is always engaged. He gives his best effort every single day. Keep up the good work. Ms. Lang nominates Caden for his consistent, proactive engagement in learning. Not only does Caden eagerly explore new concepts across and outside of his courses, but he also supports his peers in their learning. Caden has been a motivated, independent team learner all year. Great work, Caden. Mr. Doran nominates Charlotte for her consistent engagement in class during the poetry unit. Both her willingness to share her thoughts and opinions on Romeo and Juliet and her passionate work on her own poetry, along with the amazing artwork that decorates it, reflect an earnest love of learning and sharing that learning with others. Ms. Custy nominates Alyssa. She looks for new ways to improve her learning. She's always prepared and participates well in class. She came up with an original design for her Safe Car project, and she completed it with great success. Alyssa is a fantastic student. Ms. Custy nominates Avery. She's a great student and is always engaged. Her team is always the first one to complete the lab activities and follows all procedures correctly. The results of her work are exceptional. Ms. Sharma nominates Kruti. Her dedication to being reflective and taking charge of her learning and growth in chemistry are truly inspiring. Her willingness to ask questions, seek deeper understanding, and push herself to improve make a huge difference. Keep up the great work. Ms. Cruz nominates Danita. She actively participates in her learning and connects with her passion. She immerses herself in activities that drive her curiosity and provide challenge. Ms. Peterson and Ms. Morales nominate Sarah for being a communicator in the classroom. She presents her perspective and questions in a thoughtful manner, and her active participation in large and small group discussions is a benefit to the class community. Ms. Kitayama nominates Avery. She is skilled in the Japanese language and always challenges herself with more difficult assignments. She also shares her knowledge by helping peers in class. Well done. Ms. Sharma nominates Nikhil. His courage in facing challenges head-on and consistency in showing up and giving his best every day are truly inspiring. Keep pushing forward and embracing every opportunity to learn and grow. You are making a difference. Ms. Cruz nominates Riva because she thoughtfully considers her learning experiences and the impact of her actions. She continually strives for improvement by assessing her strengths and weaknesses. Ms. Custy nominates Victoria. She always uses her in-class work time to think about complex situations which demonstrate physics principles and equations. She's a great student and a role model for her peers. Ms. Scordino is nominating Matthew as a student of the quarter for his progress, determination, and engagement in math. Matthew's willing to ask questions and seeks to learn. He's driven and motivated throughout any challenge. Mr. Foster and Ms. Peterson nominate Kunal for his thoughtful and curious approach to learning as demonstrated by his oral history of the Japanese internment project. Keep up the great work, Kunal. Ms. Scordino is nominating Lauren for a student of the quarter because of her engaged demeanor, inquisitive and positive attitude, and strength in working with others. Ms. Wentz nominates Noah. In his second semester of PE this year, he's really shown his teachers what a fantastic asset he is to the class. He is fully participating and engaged and pushes himself to go beyond even his own expectations. Keep it up, Noah. Dr. Kamath nominates Sienna because she has seen her grow into a curious chemist over the course of this year. She is a deep thinker who poses the right questions to understand fundamental concepts. Dr. Kamath truly appreciates these qualities and hopes that in years to come, Sienna will continue being the inquirer she has been this year. Ms. Cruz nominates Krishna because he expresses his ideas confidently and in a variety of modes. He listens carefully to others and understands the importance of sharing ideas for effective collaboration. Ms. Cruz nominates Tisha for Student of the Quarter. She actively participates in her learning and connects with her passions. She immerses herself in activities that drive her curiosity and provide challenge. Ms. Cruz nominates Sophia because she thinks outside of the box to understand and solve difficult problems. She uses her critical thinking skills to challenge stereotypes and bring fresh perspectives to problem solving. Ms. Sakti Kumar is nominating Yi Chen for his exceptional engagement in both academics and extracurriculars. He is a strong, independent learner and engages deeply with coursework to overcome any challenges. He actively contributes in robotics teamwork, pursuing his own passion in technology at the same time. Ms. Eldridge nominates Graham because he always exhibits kindness, responsibility, and strong character in the classroom. He's cleaned up messes he didn't make in order to keep the room clean and orderly. On several occasions, when a friend is off task, he redirects them to pay attention in order to help them learn and help the whole class focus. Graham naturally and consistently leads by example and is unafraid to do the right thing. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Vlad for Student of the Quarter. He consistently demonstrates a desire to complete his work in class and isn't afraid to ask for help, which shows his commitment to fully engaging. His willingness to seek support when necessary makes him a dedicated and hardworking student. Dr. Kamath appreciates the growth Jaden has shown over the course of the year in class. He participates voluntarily to lead discussions. He also goes above and beyond the curriculum and asks questions to show deeper critical thinking skills. Great job. Ms. Sharma nominates Madeline, whose strong communication skills make a huge impact in class. Whether it's asking thoughtful questions, expressing ideas clearly, or collaborating with peers, she makes learning more engaging for everyone. Keep up the great work. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Isaac for Student of the Quarter. His curiosity and enthusiasm for learning are evident in the way he engages with new ideas and asks insightful questions. His positive attitude inspires those around him and creates a welcoming and encouraging classroom environment. Profe Paulson nominates Sari for always being kind to others and engaged in class learning. She's a positive addition to our class. Ms. Sharma nominates Sari as well. A huge shout out to her for consistently demonstrating principled decision-making, respect for others, and unwavering focus. Her dedication to learning, integrity, and positive attitude set an amazing example for everyone around them. Keep up the great work. Ms. Q-State nominates Carissa because she's a great student, she's always engaged in her learning, and is a role model for her peers in physics. Ms. Cruz nominates Matthew because he explores concepts and ideas to acquire in-depth knowledge in a wide range of subjects. He dives deeply into areas of interest and as a result becomes well-versed in chosen fields. Ms. Cruz nominates Nathan. He approaches complex problems critically and creatively, making reasoned decisions. He reflects on various perspectives to solve issues. Profe Paulson nominates Adam. He goes above and beyond to teach himself advanced concepts in Spanish. He has a great attitude and is a positive addition to the class. Dr. Kamath is impressed with Arjun's depth of content knowledge. He's a fast learner, highly skilled at communicating his knowledge in a succinct, precise manner on his assessments and assignments. Keep it up, Arjun. Profe Paulson nominates Vive for being an incredibly hard worker. She is always engaged in class and makes sure she has learned the material. Ms. Cruz nominates Vibhav. He shows empathy, compassion, and respect towards others in class. He strives to make a positive difference in his community and supports the well-being of others. Ms. Scordino is nominating Trent Waters for his engaged attitude, persistence in class, and excitement for learning. Trent wants to understand the concepts, the content, and enjoys the challenge of learning. Ms. Scordino is nominating Shane Weber for his thoughtful attitude towards learning and kindness in supporting others in the classroom. He's a creative mind who thinks deeply and meaningfully about his learning. Ms. Scordino is nominating Cameron for his consistent engagement in class, reflective attitude towards his learning, and kindness in working with others. Ms. Custe nominates Catherine for being a great student. She is always involved in learning and collaborates well with her peers. She's a role model for other students in class. Dr. Kamath is nominating Angela for being an inquirer in general chemistry class and loves the range of depth of questions she asks. She goes above and beyond the curriculum, independently researches topics of interest, and takes responsibility for her own learning. She's also an asset for the class because she shares her knowledge. We're proud of you, Angela. Keep up the good work. Ms. Sharma nominates Isabella. A huge shout out to Isabella for consistently demonstrating principled decision-making, respect for others, and unwavering focus. Isabella's dedication to learning, acting with integrity, and positive attitude sets an amazing example for everyone. Keep up the great work. Ms. Cruz nominates Justin for approaching complex problems critically and creatively to make logical decisions. He uses his analytical skills to innovate and propose impactful solutions to challenges. Great work, Justin. Ms. Kamath says Jai's enthusiasm to learn is infectious and positively influences peers every day. She participates and leads whole class discussions and is never afraid to volunteer answers. Dr. Kamath loves having her in chemistry and hopes she continues to be the spirited and enthusiastic learner she's been all year. Profe Paulson nominates Marya for being one of the hardest working students. She's taken on responsibility all year as the attendance helper. In addition to her strong work ethic, she is always reliable and friendly. Thanks for making a difference. Mix Bennett is pleased to nominate Ella for Student of the Quarter. Ella's dedication to learning is evidenced in the thoughtful questions she asks and the hard work she puts into every assignment. Her persistence and enthusiasm make her a wonderful role model for her peers. Ms. Cruz nominates Chloe because she's curious and actively seeks to understand the world around her. She enjoys asking questions and pursuing knowledge beyond the classroom. Congratulations and thanks for your great work. I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning and being part of supporting these students in their journey. We understand that it is not something that happens by accident. These students are incredible people and they couldn't be that way without families supporting them at home. So thank you again for being part of our community here at Skyline. We're so grateful for you.